welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm here with a video all about the free agenda covers that I own in the Louis Vuitton range, and you can see them here in front of me. I have the PM, I have the MM, and I have the GM, which is also equivalent of the small, medium and large ring agendas. So I'll be talking you through some of the pros and cons for each, and just really overall letting you know my thoughts. Before I kick off, I do want to just say thank you so much to everyone who watched my last video and for the comments, kind well wishes. That's really lovely of you all. I'm obviously feeling so much better. There's not going to be any sniffling going on through this video. So yeah, I just wanted to take a minute and say thank you so much, and also to still extend the fact that I hope that everyone is doing well. It's really testing and trying times for us all, but I hope everyone's following the guidance and staying in and social distancing, or on lockdown, or whatever the rules and regulations are where you are. I'm not going to make this a lengthy video. I want this to provide a light relief from all of that talk, and yeah, I hope you enjoy. So keep on watching through my thoughts and feedback of these free agendas. So without further ado, let's kick things off, and I wanted to spend a minute speaking about the PM. So I'm going to move these out of the way. This is the smallest agenda of the collection, and it's equivalent to the pocket size. And if I open it up, you will see the rings are absolutely tiny, and you'll probably learn this through watching other YouTube videos. One of the pretty common issues that people have is the size of the rings, and it restricts how you can use this planner. I did do a video on this. It is the only video I have done because I just keep notepaper in here, so I'm quite restricted in terms of how much I can do with it. So that's why there's only one video on my channel. If I compare the size between these two, you will see that obviously the MM, which is the personal size, is a lot bigger. The rings are significantly bigger in the MM, and I suppose the only pro I can give you with this one is that because it is so small, it will fit in pretty much any bag that you carry. You can use it as a wallet or a passport holder or something along those lines. So yeah, would I recommend this? No, I've been pretty consistent and honest in telling you guys I don't recommend this as a purchase directly from Louis Vuitton. I got mine pre-loved, so it's slightly different, but I wouldn't rush to go out and get this. But yeah, in terms of the spec, it does have some card slots along the front. It has 1, 2, 3. No bottom pocket here, but it does have a side pocket that runs along the back. As mentioned, the rings are really small, but this is supposed to be pocket size. So is pocket size, so the inserts for pocket agendas or planners will fit in here, no problem. And then at the back, it just has one slot that you can obviously keep a few sheets of paper or whatever, receipts, cards, things like that in there. So that is the planner. It does have a really small pen loop, and again, this is another bugbear of this planner for me, is that you need to buy a special pen from probably Amazon or eBay to fit in here. You can't fit your standard pen in, and I have my Moody pen that I use in all my planners, and yeah, see, it literally will not fit. So pen loop is a fail. But yeah, so that is the agenda. I'm obviously keeping it because I own it and I like having all 3 sizes. And again, you know, if I do just need to jot down some notes on the go, then this is what I will pull out of my bag and use. Also guys, I don't know if you've noticed, but my nails Obviously we're all kind of on lockdown or like social distancing, so going to a nail salon is completely out of the question. In fact, they will be shut. So yeah, I'm kind of DIYing it with the rest of you guys, and I'm not very good at it, so do excuse my nails, but I'm making do with what I can. Okay, so moving on to the MM. Now you will have seen this loads and loads and loads on my channel, because this was pretty much my go-to planner for at least like 2 years. I absolutely love it. I've done so many revamp videos about this piece, and I was fully a personal planner girl, just through and through, until I discovered the GM, but I'll come to that in a second. So if I'm taking a look at this planner, we open it up. The difference between this and again this one is it has this bottom pocket here, so you can obviously fit some cards, sticky notes, things like that in there. And as I've mentioned already, that's not on the PM version or small agenda. So in the medium agenda, you have that. You then also have your card slots as well. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can fit business cards, credit cards, post-its, whatever you want, paper clips, decorative clips if you want in there. But the difference as well is that there is no pocket that runs along the back of the planner. That is it. And then at the back, you have a secretarial flap, which you can also put your stickers, any kind of receipts, notes, things like that. The pen loop is an average size pen loop, so thank goodness you can literally fit your pen in the pen loop with no problem whatsoever. So that is definitely a pro, being able to carry a pen in the designated area. The rings are fantastic. They're nice and big. So as you can see, I've got so many inserts in here. I'm not going to go through the inserts because this isn't a setup video, and you can see loads of content like that on this planner on my channel. So yeah, the rings are really nice and big. You can fit loads in there. And overall, I think that this is probably the most practical planner of the 3 that they offer. Reason being, the size, it can fit in all of your bags, well, not all of your bags, but the majority of your bags. If you have a tote bag, if you have like a shopping bag, I don't know, a speedy kind of bag, things like that. It's not ridiculously big, it's not heavy, so it's definitely practical. You can bring this out with you without adding lots of weight to your bag. So that's that. Yeah, and I just absolutely love this, and I love this in the monogram print. I think it's like just so cool. It just looks so good. So there's that. Now, if you are toying between the MM personal size and the GM large A5, let me give you a few details about this planner. In fact, I need to move this back a tiny bit because obviously it's a lot bigger, so I'm trying to fit it in the screen. So in terms of the size difference between the two, this is a lot bigger. Obviously it's A5 size, so you have a lot more room to work with. Okay, so look at that. There's like so much more room. The rings, again, are massive. They're like really big. If I compare the rings here, you're getting a lot more bang for your buck. It's still very big. And the other thing is the layout in here is very different to this layout. So in the GM, you have the bottom pocket similar to the MM size, but then what you don't have is you don't have the card slots, okay? Instead of the card slots, you have 2 secretarial flaps, so one here and one here, but you don't have the luxury of being able to put credit cards or business cards or anything like that in this planner. At the back of the planner, you then also have the one running pocket here, and then you have similar pocket to the front at the back, which is quite cool. The pen loop is similar to that of the so the personal size planner, in the sense that a regular pen will fit in here no problem at all. The only thing that I would say with this pen loop is that it does tend to get in the way a bit more than this one. Okay, so this one fits in there fine. It doesn't interfere with the side tabs. Whereas this one, it does. I mean, you have to kind of tuck it at the back, which isn't a problem, but just something to know and just a kind of difference to highlight for you. But that is the free agendas. You can fit so much in this planner. I absolutely love it. So similar to this one, you can get a lot in there. And if I do the same here, okay, you can definitely see the difference in sizes and how much you can carry in each planner. Pros of this planner is that you can literally pack it with so much. It's not super heavy, but if you were to put it in a bag, carrying it around all day, it's not something you can carry every day. No, it's not that functional. But for something to have at home, that's pretty much where I keep this at home on my desk, is perfect. And it's like a stay-at-home desk planner for me, and I think for quite a lot of people actually. So there's that. You definitely couldn't carry it around with you, but I would have to say another thing is that when it comes to writing in your planner, you get a lot more room. You get a lot more room in here. Your hand doesn't hit the ring as much as it does when you are writing in this planner, because there's not as much, it's not as wide, so you do find, especially if you're writing on this side, the rings get in the way. So that's something also to note, and you don't have that problem with this planner, because as you can see, you've just got so much room to play around with. I can't think of any other things to add. I mean, I can't think of any other things to add, but guys, if you own any of these and you want to add some insight to other people, feel free to comment below. We can get conversations going. I definitely love this and have found myself now being a GM girl. I don't really use my MM planner as much, but I am trying to make sure that I do utilize them all, because I have no plans on selling any, and I feel like you spend your money on these things, you should definitely use them. Otherwise, you should sell them, is how I feel. Anyway, guys, I'm not going to make this a super lengthy video. I hope that you've found some use out of this. I hope it's been beneficial to you out there. If you're planning on getting any of these, I would definitely say, unless you really just want to jot down a few notes, then maybe get this. But otherwise, you would really say your decision is between whether you want something that you can carry around with you every day, or whether you want something that you can literally fill with loads of inserts and have lots of room to play around with. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Do feel free to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye.